I suppose there will be no elevator noises anymore, probably. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and those who've been watching my videos. Welcome back to my playthrough of Eliza. It appears the transparency mode has been cranked off rather often in the previous episode, especially with Soren involved. Do wonder why. Well, Soren, I believe, hasn't been too active on using Eliza or even Skanda Wellness app. Yeah. I'm starting to believe the reason why Rainer was able to get into his phone access is because he has at least one of these Skanda apps installed in his phone. And boy, if it was to be true, I would be kinda crapping my pants out here. So that's quite inappropriate mentioning to say. I'm so sorry. No, but I won't do that anyway. Also, it appears that we are departing from Eliza Queen office because Ray apparently had a feeling that it might be their last meeting, and Evelyn will probably be at Skanda central office for ever? I'm not entirely sure. This is gonna be something that we're going to discover like basically right now. Inside the elevator, smoothly ramps up speed as we stand silently, heading off to Rainer's size desk, or rather basically the center office. I kind of wish I could talk to this lady Sarah, if I remember right. But I'm not sure what I would say. She's not looking at me. She's looking off into the distance somehow, even though it's an elevator and the wall is right there. Elevator rides really are awkward, aren't they? Especially if it's a long one. I can't imagine that I would have to just... Yeah, that's just the reason why I just look at my phone. Most of the time, if I'm like at the elevator ride, pretending to be busy. I have the sense that if I try to say something friendly, I'll be met with stony silence. Yikes. Or if I ask a sincere question, she will deflect it. Probably suddenly one of the times she will just start to speak.
Ah, Evelyn.
Oh, that bastard. God damn. Nice room though.
Would you like some tea?
Quite high there, Rainer Sai. I'm fine, thanks.
I'm fine, thanks. Why did you show me Soren's phone?
Yes. Straight to the point. Evelyn. Ishino-aubrey.
It's not a surprise anymore these days, is it?
Ugh. God, disgusting.
A man who enjoys society's respect behaves poorly in his private life? We accept that as common today. Maybe even uninteresting.
Ooh.
But would you really be okay working with someone like him?
The hell do you want, Rainer? Oh man, here we go. Here we freaking go. No, I'm just gonna pick the center. Let's be neutral in this one because I legit have no idea which one Evelyn actually really prefers between Rainer Sai and Soren Lloyd-Rose.
That was a huge violation of his privacy.
But then, with this statement alone, I believe that I'm leaning towards Soren as well.
You really don't care about others.
Privacy. Everyone's worried about privacy.
Ooh. My spine's been chilling.
Skanda wouldn't be where it is today if our customers didn't trust us to protect their data.
But why did you show it to Ellie, you silly goose?
We employ most, if not all, of the top experts in cybersecurity. It's built into all of our products right from the beginning. Unlike our competitors. We do more to protect our data than anyone else.
But what did you do to Evelyn's just steal something? Very unacceptable there, mate.
That's not the case I'm worried about right now. I mean, misuse from the inside. For example, if someone wanted to keep tabs on a former employee who was starting a potential competitor.
Oh, but what if it was perfectly legal, due to multiple agreements that the good Dr. Lloyd-Rose signed with us when he came here?
Huh? Oh. The fact that... Oh yeah. God damn it. I did forget that Soren did sign the contract with Skanda on using their... what's the word? I'm not sure if it's part of code, but it's something like the base, right? That's more or less the case. For sort of lloyd-rose's direct stimulation, semi-AR stuff. God damn. Yep, not sure if he read that right?
Are you done questioning me like a tech journalist?
Yikes. God damn it, Rainer.
Do you watch my therapy sessions too?
He freaking did.
Do you read my email? My texts?
Oh, I freaking love her. I freaking love her tone, and the music just fits right in.
No, I haven't done any of those things.
Oh, are you not lying?
How's your research into Eliza proxy use cases going? Any new insights to share?
I think you could stand to treat your contract focus better. Oh boy.
I'm not sure it's really helping people.
Our metrics indicate otherwise. Of course, it's only human to concentrate on a small number of corner cases. I heard Soren gave you a demo of his direct stimulation machine.
Yeah, he honestly did. It's that part of the thing where Evelyn was at the beach and all the good things started to come to her mind. Yeah.
How's he doing now? All on his own.
You tell me. That's a daring answer. Oh man.
You tell me.
Very funny, Evelyn.
Oh God. I think I'm screwing myself here.
Let me ask you this. Do you find his vision compelling? A world free of suffering.
I think this is really the final quote-unquote boss. Oh god. This choice is just basically leads towards positive, neutral, or negative. Positive being you prefer to go at Rainer's. Oh no, actually Soren's view. The negative one leads towards Rainer's view. I'm skeptical. You know what? I'm just gonna be honest to myself. I'm just gonna be honest to what I feel of this, and forgetting about all the sides that I've just mentioned before.
I'm skeptical.
But when I mentioned this, I'm starting to feel that Rainer is just gonna see through my holes and just gonna push that towards her, going back to Rainer's eyes. Unwritten contract, something like that. I'm really bad at voice work now.
By focusing on dreams, Soren is trying to defend his territory. The Western psychological tradition, chiefly Jung and his inheritors.
Carl Jung, yes. I mean, there's a reason why Soren wants to implement that. He used to be a psychologist. He has the master at the psychologist, but then at the same time, the reason why people want to study psychology is because they want to focus on knowing themselves. Not entirely sure if I managed to achieve that, but as I just mentioned to a friend of mine 30 minutes ago in the chat, self-discovery is a long way to go. Wait, I'm gonna losing my focus there. Oh, the territory about the Western psychology.
You don't think the field has anything to offer?
Not much, no. It's mostly unsubstantiated theories.
Ooh, powerful moves coming from Rainer.
Let's be honest. What has this field actually accomplished? Soren used to try to argue with me about this. He would claim that traditional psychoanalysis has helped thousands or tens of thousands, even millions.
It helps build the pace of it. It doesn't mean to be able to be used in the modern one, but it's part of the history. It's part of the feet, the root of what makes psychology is being used now. And you, Rainer, is probably trying to abuse it to my perspective standard of someone who used to study psychology, so what the hell?
I would never dispute that directly. Instead, I would only add that professional psychics and astrologers have helped millions too.
That's correct. Like, that's their own. That's their own mastery. No, like, people have their own skills to be developed and mastered, and they're known about it. Yeah, you could also mention that chefs, hospital workers, teachers, they have helped millions too. If that's the kind of argument that you're going to use here.
Tarot cards help people all over the world every single day.
Yeah. So?
That doesn't mean it's a science.
Oh. That's what you mean. What makes you think that psychology is not science? If that's what you mean. I don't know. Oh. This game really challenges what I know about psychology. Oh man. I'm actually rather scared. It seems rash to dismiss an entire field like that. I do like this one because it ends with a question. I'm not entirely sure if Rainer is going to answer that. Well, this one is also a good one. I don't know if I want to dismiss Rainer as well. But... God damn it.
Psychology is more rigorous than you're making it out to be here.
Yes, that's exactly what he'd say.
I kind of figured that'd be the case.
Not only did he believe psychotherapy was worthwhile, he also thought the mind was fundamentally irreducible after a certain point. As if there was some undefinable, ineffable soul inside every person.
Transpersonal mentions that. Transpersonal psychology, it's been a developing psychology study, if not, maybe it's not a study. Well, I mean, it's also a study, but I think it's also developed as even in the form of this class. Yeah, in some sort of universities that my current country has, I believe. It's not fully developed yet, but it's getting there.
It's all part of his silly, syncretic New Age belief system. Amazing he's held on to that for so long.
Holy crap, Rainer. There's a reason why he is holding on that one. I think that's because it helps Soren to an extent. And with that being helpful on his case, he doesn't let that go. You, on the other hand, Rainer, may have a problem with psychology to the point that you dismisses it, and that what becomes of you in recent time being the case. Yeah.
I keep an open mind, but saying that something can't be represented with numbers requires a high burden of proof.
Keeping an open mind. Have you read particular psychology studies? I think there's some certain datas that they included there. Do you read enough of that, though? Rainer's arguments is actually pretty burning me right now. It's just ho. As someone who studies psychology, yeah. It's riled me up.
After all, numbers have been used to represent so very many things.
Okay, that's true.
Consider the example we spoke about before. A poem. Could you evaluate a poem using numbers? The answer is, of course, yes. Poems are either good, mediocre, or bad. It's entirely possible to create a heuristic that reflects the difference.
Literacy, probably for another form of art as well. Drawings, paintings, digital arts. They have their own values, yes. But okay, I'm not gonna comment on that much. I really don't know much when it comes to poems. there may be some underlying communities behind the poem creations and such, and I'm just gonna respect them on their own fields, and probably not gonna comment on it much.
By aggregating a large enough sample size, we remove localized biases.
Okay, this is true. This statement alone is true though.
It would work the same way Eliza does.
How many users have been... How many users have Eliza gone through again? Like millions? Has it reached millions of people? Oh god. I might disagree, Rainer.
You're talking about an algorithm to evaluate poems.
Yes, I am. Algorithms can evaluate poems, and eventually, algorithms will write poems.
Oh, oh, this is that AI art case. Something at my Twitter feed came up today, and real artists still compare about AI art's eligibility for it to compete in the actual artist industry, because there are still some specific aspects that still feels flawed to the current AI art stuff, so that it doesn't seem to be that good compared to the actual artist's work on their arts. I gotta feel that it's gonna be the same with poems. Right? Because I feel the reason why literatures and arts are to be humanized is because humans create them. And I just feel like they have more feels to it compared to what AI will make. Yes, I personally am still rather doubtful on how algorithms and AI can replace creative industry. That's all. Maybe the functions will work, but not on the development side of it, if that delivers okay, I believe.
One day, algorithms will write better poems than humans ever have.
I doubt so, Rainer, I'm sorry. Maybe we haven't reached that era yet, which is the reason why I'm mentioning this, but yeah, I still really doubt you, Rainer, for now.
I know this sounds like a controversial opinion, Evelyn, but it's simply the truth.
This game, I swear, it's just so relevant to what it is today, and this comes out in 2019. It's 3 years ahead of its time. Crazy. Sounds like our days are numbered. Ooh, powerful. That doesn't bother you at all? Yeah, I will also ask this. It's a good one.
That doesn't bother you at all?
It doesn't matter. There's no stopping it.
Interesting.
If we don't take this step, others will. There are hundreds of labs working on the same or similar ideas. Everyone wants to be in this business. The business of recreating human thought in our own image.
God damn it, he's right there.
And at the end of the day, it's not about money. It's about power, control.
Rainer, do you ever get tired of this?
Good question, Evelyn.
The constant drive to compete, to win.
No. Some people does not get tired of it. Even drives them even more.
No, I don't. This is what I do.
Yep.
You never dream of just retiring somewhere and writing poetry.
I am actually surprised with Evelyn's reaction though. That really is not under my control.
Oh, there's no need for me to write poems.
Yeah. Wow.
All beauty in this world is temporary, fleeting.
Ooh.
That's the truth that underlies poetry and every other art.
True, but there's a reason to cherish it while we can, right?
The pleasures of the senses are just small bubbles on top of a vast sea of forms, sensations, perceptions, thought, awareness. I'm telling you this because it's directly relevant to the Eliza project. Soren says he can induce you to dream things, dream anything. And maybe he can. But what comes next after that? What comes after having the power to experience the dream of anything you could possibly want?
At small percentage, it may be able to help them to be motivated on doing their works, to be productive. But since this is just his starting, can't say much. Frick.
You're still just as trapped as you've always been, imprisoned by your own desires.
Damn it.
Even if someone like Soren managed to create a world for himself, his own weaknesses and negative thoughts would ruin it.
Thanks, Rainer, but I feel you just convinced me to actually work for Soren.
He would poison his own fantasy. His utopia would crumble as soon as he finished building it.
Ooh. Is that what happened to Eliza? Before Rainer took it over? I think? Was Rainer actually the part of the core team before Evelyn dropped and the rest of the older team has also left? Is that what happened before?
Rainer, what are you trying to tell me?
What I'm trying to tell you is that what Soren is doing is not the answer. A dream by itself isn't enough. Take a close look at the person who chases an end to suffering, and you'll see someone who suffers greatly.
Soren mentions this to himself and... Correct. So? I don't think this is correct. I don't think Rainer wants it to be built. Because according to Soren, Rainer is the one that wants to maintain suffering. But then that assumes if he's correct about it. But let's focus on him, and we'll see how this goes.
Then why don't you build it yourself?
What is your dream, Evelyn?
Direct counter! Counter, counter.
What is it that you're working toward?
Just tell me what you want from me.
I've been very clear about it, haven't I? I'm offering you the opportunity to re-enter the field you pioneered at its very pinnacle.
Oh, this music is haunting. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can build you an entirely new research lab, equipped and staffed however you want.
There's a reason why this kind of music is played in this part. It's quite heavily in one side, but at the other it's also empty, hollow. This is, I think, the part that actually determines how this chapter and this whole game will end, I believe.
You would have access to the world's top engineers and researchers as we continue to develop Eliza's core technologies and generalize them.
It just turns to your ears so much.
You'd also be working with the world's most interesting data set, the input provided by the thousands of ordinary people who speak to Eliza every day. Soon, this generalized intelligence will be everywhere human beings are, hearing them, guiding them, living among them.
It's a nice dream, Rainer. Oh my god. I love these two choices. I actually really do. You and Soren have more in common than you want to admit. I do like this. But do I want to really choose it then? Both of these choices don't really determine if Evelyn really wants to go back here. Nice dream. But that doesn't mean that I want to come back here. Because he's such a trash person to talk to. Or something that comes along Evelyn's current heart to heart saying. Yeah, nice dream. Nice dream. Holy crap. That's quite a reference to what Soren will do too. Well, screw this.
You and Soren have more in common than you'd want to admit.
You think we're both grandiose? Soren's idea isn't grandiose at all. It's small and unimaginative.
Oh no, not that one. Nope.
Think about the vision here. General artificial intelligence, indistinguishable from human intelligence at first, and then surpassing it exponentially. It's nothing short of the creation of a new type of organism, a new type of life. And you, Eliza, could be at the very center of it.
Eliza.
I mean, Evelyn.
Uh-oh, here comes.
That was an interesting slip of the tongue.
Oh! Indeed, I have to say. Oh, okay. I'll just rewatch the recording by myself eventually. I love that song part.
Stop it. The Eliza project occupies much of my mind.
It clearly does.
Plus, the names are similar.
Oh, piss.
I'm starting to wonder why.
Evelyn, listen to me. This is the chance to lead a project that will change the world. It would be a development on the same order as the harnessing of electricity or the semiconductor. It would fundamentally transform society.
For the better.
Yes, that's the tone I'm looking for.
What? Do you like the way things are now? Lie back and let the sweep of history bury you if you want, Evelyn. Just know you'll never have a chance like this again.
And that's the end. Perfect end. 1639. Intense conversation right there. So that's what brought Rainer down from our current perception. The slave of tongue. A chance to change the world. Rainer's word echoed in my head for a long time. Is that what I want to do? Oh wow, she's back at the train again. Oh yeah. Oh, I think it's 4 days after that, eh? Or is it? God, I didn't notice the date. Damn it. Safety reminder. Yesterday there was a minor incident at Bellevue office. Oh, Bellevue, not Queen Anne. During the license session, a client became agitated and began to shout angrily and verbally berate the proxy. This is one of the cases that I actually worried in one of my sessions, and so far it hasn't happened. I would worry if that would have to be something that we have to counter later on, though. That's crazy. The session was halted, security was called, and the man was escorted from the facility, luckily without further incident. I want to give special kudos to Ray Buhari, manager of the Bellevue office. Oh yeah, right. She managed 3 offices for Eliza, whose fast action and people handling skills helped to resolve the situation quickly and quietly. Now is a good time to remind everyone that as a service provider for mental wellness, we are under constant scrutiny for watchdog organizations and the media. It's not exactly fair, but one single mistake is enough to generate an entire negative press cycle around our company. This is why it's of the utmost importance we deal with every single one of these situations with the professionalism demonstrated by Ray and her team yesterday. We are currently working on rolling out a series of training materials that will better prepare proxies to deal with clients such as these. In the meantime, if you are ever in doubt about your own safety during a counseling session, contact your manager immediately. Regards, Evelyn Park, Service Director. It's kind of... And that was sent today too. Freaking A, finally she gets the shout out that she really deserves about. Appointment reminder. Oh! This is an automated reminder that Evelyn Ishino-aubrey has an appointment today at Eliza counseling session. Wait, what? We are looking forward to see you. So, Evelyn's gonna use the Eliza. Evelyn's gonna use the Eliza counseling session. 11 a.m. That's pretty much near, alright. Well, I guess Ray really follows Ray's suggestion after all. She's swiping and tapping with a specific rhythm. Must be playing some kind of game. Probably the cup of food solitaire. Same route, different reason. Oh boy, feels strange. She looks tired. I'm tired too. It's been a busy, difficult few weeks. I hope I come out of this with a way forward. Well, I think by this, Evelyn is just gonna expose her privacy into Eliza's system and nothing will come out of it. This will be an interesting arc for sure. For now though, thank you so much for watching. I will continue the next session pretty much after this recording for sure, because I'm actually really looking forward to how this one will end. Cheers everyone. 10th session with Rainer 2. Holy hell.